Yes, Miku's back from her Piapro vacation and has returned to find that the big AI has joined the chat. And with her design looking strangely AI-generated as well, things have been looking dire. But fear not, because it's not what it seems. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Her art was drawn by Lamb, who's a famous artist in the Vocaloid and VTuber communities. Some people here have dubbed them one of the top artists that generative AI stole from to create its robotic color blotches. So unfortunately, the only reason why some AI images look like this is because they trained on Lamb's art without permission. Oh, Miku, don't be sad. You're still beautiful. Now to the meat of it. Does Hatsune Miku V6 use AI? Well, yes, but for the most part it's ethical. Some people may like to generalize these things and say that she isn't AI because, to be honest, admitting that she is can lead to some very serious and adult conversations that could be difficult. But how can Vocaloid AI be ethical? Well, let me make a distinction. First, there's problematic AI, and then there's less problematic AI. I say less instead of not problematic because in terms of vocal synths, there are some aspects which can be questioned, like whether or not Vocaloid poses a threat by taking opportunities from human artists. But as people are still very involved in the usage of Vocaloid as a tool, it hasn't given us any real reason to be afraid as of now. Problematic AI is the thirsty, slop-making thief that takes without consent or compensation and tries to replace human beings in all areas that it can reach.
Those days are numbered, I guess.
Bro, I just want to draw Miku. And less problematic AI is the kind that uses similar technology without doing those things. Vocaloid uses these technologies to machine learn and follow simple patterns. It isn't trained on stolen content, the providers consent and are paid for their services, it doesn't use energy outside of the initial voice bank creation process, doesn't make your music for you, and, for the most part, is harmless. Ultimately, the main goal of Vocaloid is to be a tool for people to make music with. It's no different than a cool instrument. The simplified creation process is this. Vocaloid AI takes a lot of samples from the voice providers singing, with consent, and then puts them together into a little machine so that it can understand what the voice should sound like if it was natural, which then should allow the voice to sound more realistic when it's used in the engine. And that's pretty much what Hatsune Miku AI is. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, the AI on Vocaloid banks doesn't sound too good right now, especially when the standard is set by Synthesizer V, but that's a different issue to tackle. In the end, whatever your take on AI is, it's here, and some kinds of it can be harmful, while other kinds are at the very least less so. Thank you for watching. I'd love if you could subscribe and stuff. Bye bye!